And it seems like we've put all of our lives on pause for the past 2 years during this pandemic, and that couldn't be more true for our healthcare workers. But as COVID-19 seems to have settled down a bit, two local frontline workers decided there's no time like the present to really live life to the fullest. And they did that by crossing off a tall, and I do mean very tall, item on their bucket list. News 5's Jesse Schultz explains.
The two university hospitals healthcare workers that you are about to meet spent their entire engagement taking care of patients throughout the pandemic. But as case counts lowered, they decided to celebrate by taking their love to new heights. After years of dating, Shabam Gupta and Kara Ritchie were on cloud nine when they got engaged in August of 2019. But as the world started to shut down due to COVID-19, their plans changed.
Planning a wedding is stressful enough.
Shabam is a urologist and Kara is a nurse practitioner. They both work at university hospitals, and work they did to keep their patients and themselves healthy, putting their own lives on pause.
It's not just whether you get sick or your loved ones get sick, but the inability to participate in care of patients who need that care itself, makes you think twice about doing things that you wouldn't really think about doing before.
They had an intimate wedding in September of last year.
So we had the whole COVID wedding.
Then, as newlyweds fighting sickness, they decided to celebrate health as case counts subsided.
Global pandemic probably puts things into a much sharper focus, the things that you cherish, your priorities, and so on and so forth.
Realizing there is no time like the present.
To me, you don't know what the situation is going to be in 6 weeks, rather than 6 months.
To hike the tallest mountain in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro has been on a bucket list for a very long time.
They got to Tanzania on February 12th, climbing, camping, and congratulating themselves on a feat not many accomplish.
You're tired. The oxygen is extremely low. Most of us had kind of a sleepwalking glow situation on our faces. It was very hard to breathe.
Eventually, they reached the summit.
I had like big gobby tears in my eyes that I cannot believe we just did this. It was huge, and the sun was poking up over the mountain, and there were just these beautiful clouds everywhere, and it was unbelievable.
Learning that in life, there will always be low points, but if they work together, they'll reach new highs too.
It's very nice to have a partner who, encourages you to be the best that you can be.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Jesse Schultz.
That story just gives me chills. How cool is that? That's wonderful.